You are watching an Al Bear review. Cue the music. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff, man. I know I'm late with the have and have not review, but I went on a family vacation with my girl and her family. It was a experience, but that's why I'm late. And then when we got back, we moved into a new spot, so I'm literally just getting a chance to sit down and watch the show and make this recap. I'm trying to make the recap as quick as possible. I made a few notes. The show kicked off, if I'm not mistaken, with Hannah and Benny at the bank, kind of where it left off, and they find out the money been transferred back, and they're in the hole for an extra $5,000. And it was just so funny to me because in the moment, Hannah, she just couldn't help herself but to blame Candace. And I'm just saying to myself, you don't even know that this girl is guilty of this. Even though we find out later in the episode she does have the money back. Excuse me, but the fact that she automatically goes there with Candace bothers me. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about Hannah, because y'all know I don't really care for Hannah, but she just immediately blames Candace, and it just made me feel a ways. You get what I'm saying? So, that was that. And Benny, he trying to sit there and, tell mama like it wasn't her. I know it ain't. I just called her, asked her for some money. If she had it, she would have gave it to me, etc., etc. But blah 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 blah. So anyways, to stick with this storyline, so I'm trying to make it as quick as possible. Benny called Candace later in the episode and to basically let her know that the money has been transferred back somewhere, and Candace ended up checking her Crier company account, seeing that she had the money. And for me at this point, the only question that I really have is why did Veronica, because Veronica was the only person that could, actually get the money transferred back, because it was Candace was working with Veronica basically. So she the only person that could have got the money transferred back. So the question for me at this point is, why did Veronica do that? But because, and like I said, the show kind of drags episode after episode, so it's kind of hard to keep, at least for me, it's kind of hard to keep up with it, keep up with old storylines and things like that. But from my understanding, I thought Candace and Veronica had settled their whatevers, and which is why Veronica agreed to help Candace, create this fake company so she can get this money. But obviously I could be wrong. So anyways, moving on. The guy from Washington, the fake FBI guy, or whatever he is, defense secretary of defense, or whatever his position is, he basically rounds up pretty much the whole crew, RK, Broderick, and Rodrigo, and basically tell them like, look, if y'all testify against Candace, y'all will walk. Of course, the two illegal immigrants, or whatever you want to call them. I'm trying to be nice, but of course they agreeing to rat Candace out. And RK was like, nah, I'm loyal. That's not what I do. That's not who I am. You can forget it. That ain't happening with me. And so, that kind of made me look at RK like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like the fact that he ain't going down that road. So anyways, the FBI guy was like, get him arrested, and RK ended up escaping and running to Veronica's house to ask Veronica for her help to see what she could do, be his attorney or whatever the case is. And basically, they really want Candace to the point where this is what police do. He basically told Rodrigo and Broderick that if they don't find out what RK at and get him on board, then he gonna make sure that they shipped out of the States personally. Which I mean, I could care less about either one of those two characters. RK he's sort of growing on me, and only because I used to watch Guiding Light. And he was on Guiding Light, if I'm not mistaken. Because I don't believe he was on Young and the Restless, but I'm pretty sure it was Guiding Light. One of the two, but anyway, so he kind of growing on because I know him from that. So, I mean, he can stay. So anyways, moving on. I'm going to touch on this whole Charles and Candy storyline real quick. The brother is completely feeling Candace. I mean, he brung out the breakdance moves from back in the, I don't know what decade that come from, the 70s or the 80s. Had to be the 70s or the 80s. He breaks out breakdancing for her. She loved it. He is definitely all in on Candace. And I love it because he doubled down. He told his little press secretary or whatever his fake position is, that he want Candace here, and if Landon don't figure out a way to spin this, Landon gonna lose his job. And he told the little press secretary or whatever he was that if you want to keep your job, you gonna keep your mouth closed and do what I tell you to do. Listen, Candace is going to the White House, and I am very excited because I believe that with Candace in the White House, Tyler Perry writing could go to a new level. Just imagine the first lady running a sex ring. I don't know, Candace, she be involved in all sort of illegal activities, but I think this would be great for Tyler Perry, writing wise. So, anyway, what else I have in my notes real quick? Of course, when Hannah seen the money was gone, she called Catherine. Catherine asked Jim, does he have the money? Because the company name is Cryer Company. Jim says no. He storms out. He think he gonna be able to just, rough or scare Hannah up. Like, Jim is so broke to the point that he is acting like a child that can't even get their little lollipop after church. Like, it's so sad. Like, I guess you know what? I ain't gonna guess. When you used to have the money and you go broke, I guess the way Jim acting, is normal. But I'm ready for next week's episode because I'm very excited to see Benny jump on him. Like, it's long overdue for Jim to be jumped on by anybody. That's just how I feel. I feel like it's long overdue. But and another note that I made, that Catherine always telling Hannah, don't worry about it, he ain't gonna mess with Benny, he ain't gonna mess with you. She can't control, better yet, she can't control not one man in her life, not even her little boy toy she can't control. So her word is meaning nothing to me. Also, it just popped up in my head, when is Hannah gonna start working? You know what I'm saying? I'm so sick and tired of Hannah having all this free time to blame Candace for everything, get up in everybody's business, yada, yada, yada. So anyway, let me get back on track. I'm trying to keep the video short. So, like I said, RK escaped. He ran to Veronica. She wouldn't help him. The FBI came knocking at her door, and she thinking the FBI looking for RK, but they came and picked her up. And so now I'm thinking, what could the FBI possibly want with Veronica? I don't know, it's kind of mind-boggling. But anyways, moving on from that. No Derek this episode, but he did leave some flowers, and Benny want to know what he did to his mama, and Hannah ain't gonna tell Benny, at least not yet. That was that. And finally, Justin goes to jail, and he wants Officer Ray to call Jeffrey. Excuse me. And I'm just like, I can't wait till next week for when Veronica people get their hands on that boy and get it through the cell. Listen, it's time for Justin to go. It's time. His time is gone. It's time for him to go. But anyways, I believe that's all I have. And just my quick thoughts. Because the episode was kind of dry, in a sense. Hopefully next week we'll get some Derek. Hopefully we'll find out what Mitch did with $75K, if he helping Benny or not. And that's kind of the only thing I'm really interested in. Hopefully Candace can get in the White House. Other than that, I'll see y'all next time. Be sure to like, comment, share, and all that good stuff. I'm out of here. Peace.